With the NFC once again taking another loss in the Super Bowl, and the 49ers by far being the best team all year. With the history of Super Bowl losing teams, where does the NFC stand in 2024? It's your boy Shad, bitch, and we finna talk about it.
Game-winning drive of Mahomes' career. He's been waiting for. He's won Super Bowls, but he's never had it in an overtime. He is the best. He is the standard. Your Michael Jordan wins it again.
It's Shad, bitch. Hey man, shout out to the NFL season. It was one hell of a season, bro. But you do know there's only one team that really goes home happy at the end of the year. And this year, once again, back to back, it was the Kansas City Chiefs, man. But with that loss, it had me thinking, bro. I had to really sit here and dive and look deep down into what's really going on in the NFC. So I had to make this video, man. This is why the NFC is wide open in 2024. Now I have these teams. We know is a total of 12 teams in the NFC. I have broken down pretty much into 3 categories. And in typical Shad fashion, this is not the most family-friendly video all the time. The first tier is ain't shit. We go start with those 3 teams. I don't think nobody's going to kill me for that. I got 6 teams in the ain't shit category. We got Carolina. We got the Falcons. We got the Bears. We got the fucking Giants, the Commanders, and the goddamn Arizona Cardinals. I don't think nobody's gonna kill me for either 6 of those teams, besides maybe the Bears. You know what I'm saying? They beat Detroit twice, so obviously maybe y'all can get them a little leeway, but I just feel like they're lacking the offensive talent. Sometimes Justin Fields, they got a little turmoil going on sometimes with the OCs.
My goal this week is just to, say F it and just go out there and, play football how I know how to play football. It includes thinking less and just going out there and, playing off of instincts.
When you say thinking less, what do you think was causing you to think so much, maybe think too much?
Could be, coaching.
Sometimes Justin Fields not on point like he need to be.
This is why this young man should be on the bench, right here. Oh, wide open. What a stinker. I think Ryan Leaf would have hit that one.
So maybe you want to take them out and put them in the next tier, which I'm calling that on the bubble. But for the rest of these teams, man, Carolina, they can't block for Bryce Young. He damn near, in my opinion, on suicide watch. I know he tired of standing behind that motherfucker. I'm gonna probably see a damn. I'm not going to get started on that. The Falcons, I'm not really trying to kill quarterbacks right now, but they have Desmond Ridder, bro. I think he throws for like 10 touchdown passes. I think he throws for it might be like 12 or something like that, but he's not exactly changing life for the Atlanta Falcons. I feel like the Cardinals could be a lot better with Kyler Murray, but the team overall is not that great, so it kind of messes up with Kyler Murray. Y'all know he was an up-and-coming quarterback in his second year in the league, so it kind of messed up things for him a little bit. And the Giants, like I said, I'm trying to be nice, bro. I'm trying to be nice, man. But I'm trying to make this very professional, but I can't take them niggas serious. I don't care that they beat us in 2023, man. Niggas ain't shit. Them 2 guaranteed dubs. Fuck the Giants, man. I'm sorry, but be for real, man. I really don't know where they're going to go, man. They have a bad contract with Daniel Jones. I've pretty much been saying this about Daniel Jones. I know some of the Giants fans defend him and stuff like that, but I've been saying this about Daniel Jones. He's not that great of a quarterback, so I don't know where they're gonna go there. They're gonna draft one, but even if they do decide to draft one, what you gonna do about this old line? You're gonna put a young quarterback behind. What do you really want to do? Do you want to put Daniel Jones back there to, you know what I'm saying, possibly get injured again? Do you want a young quarterback back there to ruin his confidence? Like, where do you go from there, bro? That's just a bad situation in my opinion. And then you got the Commanders, bro. They're kind of one of the teams that I put in the second tier too, but I'm putting them in the ain't shit tier right now because I'm assuming they're gonna draft Caleb Williams, and Caleb Williams could have a CJ Stroud type of year. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect CJ Stroud to, you know what I'm saying, he won a playoff game. He kind of exceeded expectations. It almost was damn near. I remember at mid-season he was in the MVP talk, so he kind of exceeded expectations. So I don't know if let's hypothetically say Washington does get Caleb Williams. I don't know where that's what he can take them. If he can rise above and beyond that trash ass, no identity having as organization and rise above all of that. I don't imagine thinking about changing the name once again. But that's neither here nor there. But those are my 3 teams in the top in the ain't shit territory. So, and then we got 4 teams that's on the bubble, man. Y'all know it's a total of 12 teams. So I said 4. I meant 3. We got 3 teams that's in the, you know what I'm saying, on the bubble, so to speak. I'm going to go with the Vikings. I'm going with the New Orleans Saints, and I'm going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 2 of those teams have quarterback problems. We don't even know if their quarterback is coming back, so that's why I put them on the bowl, because they could shock us, could not. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming both teams are going to sign their quarterback back, and that way we won't even have this issue. But as of right now, we don't know. We honestly do not know what's the come of those 2 teams. You know, Baker could go somewhere else for more money. I'm assuming he's coming back, but Kirk Cousins, he's coming off an Achilles tear. We don't know if we're gonna bring him back, man, or drop him. I don't know what they can do better than Kirk Cousins. He's one of those guys I've been saying in multiple videos. With Kirk Cousins, man, oh my goodness, damn if you do, damn if you don't. He's gonna play just good enough to fuck you when you really need him to. He's just one of those guys, man. You damn you do, you damn you don't. And then you have the New Orleans Saints, man. New Orleans Saints. I consider if the Raiders would have had Derek Carr this year, I do believe they would have done a lot better than they did. With it was Aiden O'Connell and Jimmy G at quarterback. I believe they could have been, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, made some noise in AFC, but nonetheless they did what they did. Traded they traded Derek Carr. He got his money, you know what I'm saying, but the situation is the talent is not there. I know Chris Olave, something like that. I know he's a pretty good receiver, but Michael Thomas has not been the same receiver since he's come back from these injuries. It's been like 3 straight years he damn near hasn't played. This is a guy that has 1,700 yards. You know what I'm saying? And for to see, sometimes I see Alvin Kamara is the leading receiver. I just feel like they got to get better from a talent perspective. I remember even the game when they played Jacksonville on Thursday Night Football. Derek Carr, perfect ball right in the tight end hands, and he dropped the shit. So they just a team that's on the bubble. They could make some noise. They maybe not. We don't know what they expect from them. But as of right now, they're my number 2 tier teams as on the bubble. We don't know what they expect from them. And now for the final 6. Number 6, man. I'm gonna go in order as how I rank these teams. Number 6, I'm going with my Philadelphia Eagles. I don't really have to do no research because y'all know I'm a Philly fan, so I pretty much know what they got going on. We got too much. I don't know where you start with them, to be honest with you, man. Y'all know Bradbury has to go. That's first rule of order. Bradbury has to go. This team has clean house pretty much the entire coaching staff. Everything's pretty much gone, but I still feel like they're a top 6 team in NFC because, hey man, eventually if you get a wild card spot, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? You see how hot Green Bay got, so anything can happen. But they're looking like 9-7-10. Well, it's 9-8, 10-7 type of year now. So I really don't know what they expect from them, man. They got to get rid of. They got bad contracts on deck. You got Hassan Reddick. He wants more money. We knew this last year. We already knew this. I think they should pay the man. But hey, I'm not a GM around this motherfucker. I think they should pay the man. And then they got this little controversy going on with Jalen Carter and the nigga from the Niners, the old lineman. They talking shit. So we got a lot of turmoil that's not straight football this year. But I hopefully we have got above that Super Bowl loss. Y'all know I've said this from even my prediction video before the year even started. I had the Eagles going, I think I said 12-5 and losing in the divisional round. We went 11-6 and lost in the wild card game. So I'm very proponent of a team that loses in the Super Bowl. They're not getting back to next year. But they did shock me. They started out 10-1, but it's just so much going on for the Eagles, bro, that I cannot sit here and put them in the top 3 teams right now. But hey, we only February, 1 week removed from the Super Bowl. Who knows what happened? Let's go to my number 5 team, the Green Bay Packers. Only thing I feel like they're lacking is just that experience, bro. They really, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, I think pretty in y'all's opinion too. Only thing they were lacking, they did have the Niners on the ropes. They pretty much should have won that game, but It comes down to the experience of Jordan Love, man. That throw at the end of the game, that's just not. That was Brett Favre-ish. He was trending world. Him and Brett Favre was trending at the same time, y'all, on Twitter and shit like that. Y'all know he was trending. They know. I even forgot the clip for when Brett Favre threw the interception. You can pretty much compare the situations. It's damn near the same thing. So it come down to them for experience. That was a shocker team. I don't think nobody expected that from them. They looked damn good. You know what I'm saying? They did. It was a number 7 team, and they won a playoff game, beat the Cowboys. Came back, should have beat the Niners, but it comes down to them. That team really doesn't have that much playoff experience. You know what I'm saying? With Jordan Love at quarterback, Aaron Rodgers was taking them, you know what I'm saying, on little trips, shit like that. But there was some young receivers, Christian Watson. I know my guy 334 was out there. Hopefully he can get on the team. I'm not gonna say his name, but you know who he is, man. Hopefully he can get on the squad and see what happens with them. Don't be surprised in the background y'all see a Packers jersey. No, I'm not a Packers fan, but I will be supporting my boy. But I just feel like they just missed some experience, man. Once they get that down, I feel like the Packers could be a good team. But as of right now, they're number 5. They're ahead of my Eagles, so we'll see what happens. Number 4, man, we got the Rams, man. At the end of the year, man, I don't think no team wanted to see the Rams. Shout out to the Detroit Lions for getting the job done, but that was a team that of their last 8 games, they won 7 out of their last 8. They got hot at the right time. I wouldn't be surprised if the Rams would end up getting to the Super Bowl, bro. I know with their history with Sean McVay at the head coach, I think he's thinking about. I know I've been hearing reports about he's thinking about retiring. So I don't know how true that is, but I know he said as of next year he will be coming back. But the Rams got hot at the right fucking time, bro. They would have been a real bad matchup for pretty much anybody. Just so having Detroit was on their A game, got the job done, but that was a 23-24 game. Could have went either way, bro. Puka Nacua, I can't wait to do a video on him just to evaluate the season he had for a rookie to break. I think he broke pretty much every rookie record that was on. I don't want to say every rookie record because I don't know exactly, because I know some of y'all come in and correct me, but I think he broke pretty much every rookie record. I know he broke it in terms of yards. I do know he did that. So I'm going to assume he broke it in terms of catches as well, but he had a hell of a year. It seemed like he's the 1A now. I thought it would have been easily Cooper Kupp, but Cooper Kupp seemed like he's kind of, I don't know if it's the injuries taking a toll on him. I know he's getting older. He's getting that 30+ range. So I don't know if that's kind of those injuries taking a toll on him, but with those 2 weapons, I know he's not going over 1,000 yards like he used to. It was easy. Cooper Kupp was like money, going over 100 pretty much every week. Sometimes hitting 2. You know what I'm saying? He was the Triple Crown probably like 3 years ago when they won the Super Bowl, or was it the year after, one of them. But I think it was when he won the Super Bowl, man. He was a Triple Crown, catches, yards, touchdown, man. Cooper Kupp was that dude, but it seems like he's taking a step back. And this Puka Nacua, he just came out of nowhere, man. I think with 5th round pick. Damn, man, they really got hit on the gym on that one, man. So the Rams, they not going nowhere. They got Aaron Donald over there. The defense, I guess it looks solid. I really didn't pay attention. I'm not gonna sit and speak like I paid so much attention to the Rams and shit. But this is probably gonna be the first of many videos that I'm gonna do on the state of NFC, because I'm saying we even hit the draft yet, so I could dive more into the Rams. But as of right now, they got hot at the right time, and nobody wanted to see the Rams. So as my number 4 team in the NFC, I have to go with the Rams, man. Hey, man, the Detroit Lions. What it seemed like to hold the Detroit Lions back this year was pretty much the bad decision. They should have been in the Super Bowl. The bad decision making, man. The drops in the second half that I seen. The 49ers just kind of willed their way to get that W and capitalize on Detroit mistakes. The drops I seen in the second half, the not going for it in the halftime. When you're a team like that, man, you got to go for the kill. You know what I'm saying? The 49ers have been there. It's their second run. Was it like 4 NFC championship games, like 5 years? Something crazy like that. I don't know exactly what it was, but they had some of that DNA in the Kyle Shanahan era. They've been to the Super Bowl, lost both of them, but in the day they have that experience, that DNA. So you got to go for the kill, man. When you gonna get to the red zone and now all of a sudden you want to get conservative, I think Dan Campbell was like the most head coach to go for it on 4th down. I can't believe he beat out Doug Peterson for that, but he's somewhere in that range, man. But Now all of a sudden you want to get tentative and play to not lose and shit like that. That's not gonna get it done, man. But I pulled up their free agent history. I think they have 20 plus free agents. I don't know how crucial a piece is. As long as you have the main guys, I'm all about the main guys. But 20 people, that's damn near half your roster. So I don't know how much that's gonna affect Detroit. But we're gonna see. I know I seen CJ Gardner on that list, but as long as I see, cause CJ Gardner, y'all know he led leading picks with the Eagles and shit like that, and he's injured most of the year. So it's not. I don't want to say it's a big loss, because he's injured most of the year. I think he only got played the last, 4 games for Detroit. So it's not like they had a chance to build that continuity and stuff like that. So I don't know how big a loss that really is. But when you had a chance, they really had a chance. They had him on the ropes. Y'all know I've been talking shit about Jared Goff, but he had a good year this year. I think 30 touchdowns to 12 picks. He had a good year last year, but it just, sometimes with Jared Goff, he just do little goofy ass shit that made me see, that's what exactly what I'm talking about. He make you say see. That, but when I seen that, what I seen him from the NFC Championship game against the 49ers, he was throwing the ball really nicely. This is a guy that did get to the Super Bowl in 2018. Obviously, he lost to Brady. No shame in that, but he has shown he can get there, and he should have got back there. But hey, 49ers did what they supposed to do. They just had that magic carpet ride going. I thought they was gonna finish the job, but they didn't get it done. But Detroit, number 3 team in the NFC. All right, man. Number 2. I know this is going to shock some of you, but I gotta stay consistent with it. I've always said. Number 2 on the list, man, is the 49ers. Yes, man, the 49ers. The 49ers, y'all do know, like I said, I'm gonna pull up on the screen, man. I don't trust teams after they lose the Super Bowl, bro. They usually do not come back and have the best season afterwards. If y'all look in the I'm pretty sure I got it on the screen. I don't know. I'm going off the top of my head talking right now, but if you look at the screen, man, there's only one champion in the last 10 years, and that was Brady in 2018, man. I just don't like teams coming off a Super Bowl loss. Their head not right. It's a lot of little turmoil shit. You gotta really have a strong foundation, a good culture to really try to bounce back. And you see, it just doesn't happen, bro. It just doesn't. So they already starting the little turmoil shit. Their offensive lineman, the first was like the day after the Super Bowl, he blamed me. He said, "Well, if he gets that block, it's a TD." How can you blame your own teammate, nigga, on social media live for the world to see? And he talks, "Well, I had a damn hangover." My nigga, you blame your teammate on social media. So how is that gonna go over in the locker room? I should have paid more attention to their free agents so I could see if either of those guys are free agents, because the 49ers line is ass anyway. That's like the only weakness on that team, be for real. But we're gonna see what's to come of that. Y'all know I could go on a big rant about them firing their defensive coordinator, because sometimes I feel like black coaches don't get their just due. But I'm gonna leave that alone for today, because that team was 3rd in the league as far as scoring throughout the regular season. As far as giving up points, they're like 3rd in the league. And to fire your defensive coordinator, that's just a cop out. Maybe it's something behind the scenes we don't know. I'm not in the locker room, so I don't fucking know. But that sounds like a big cop out, bro. Like, you trying to blame him for taking the L when they held Kansas City to what was it, 16 points before they made the field goal in the 4th quarter. Like, what more do you want, bro? Y'all offense got to step up. You know what I'm saying? Put that game away. Y'all had the ball first in OT. Now y'all probably shouldn't have took the ball first in OT, but it's neither here nor there. We're not here to talk about that. There. And then it's more things coming out of the players didn't know the overtime rules, but Kyle Shanahan saying they did. We had a good OT plan. Like, it's little turmoil shit like that I wonder, it kind of already giving me that thought in my head that, like, they're not gonna be the same next year, man. Especially that defensive coordinator firing. There was no reason for that. That was just straight bullshit. He got the short end of the straw, man. I could really go in on that. I'm gonna leave it alone though, cause y'all know who I'm repping. I need all the turmoil I can get from all these other teams, just cause I want to see my team winning. But that's some straight bullshit. Y'all can I really want to hear y'all thoughts on that, cause that's some fuck shit, man. I don't like how he did that. I don't like how he scapegoated, cause hey, man, we already get the short-handed stick. But hey, I'm gonna leave that alone. But 49ers, number 2 on my list. Number one, man. I can't believe I'm finna say this. The fucking Dallas Cowboys. Why I say the Dallas Cowboys? Why did I say the Dallas Cowboys? I had to keep it a buck, man. I feel like they're the best team from, if you just, besides the defensive standpoint, because sometimes I feel like you can just run right on their ass. From a pass defensive standpoint, bro, you really can't really. But Trayvon Diggs coming back next year. We're going to assume that he's going to be 100% healthy because he tore that ACL early in the season. So he should be ready for training camp and OTAs and all that bullshit. So he should be back ready. I do know they have some free agents. I think Curse is a free agent. I think that corner, Jordan Lewis, I think he's a free agent. So I know my guy Pollard, if you want to win, put Pollard in, is a free agent. So, but their core is still there. You got CeeDee Lamb, who played at the top 5 level this year. No, he's not a top 5 receiver. He played like a top 5 in 2023, though. He's not top 5 receiver overall. I'm not going to get started on that. We're going to save that video for another time, but he played at the top 5 level, man. You got Brandon Cooks on the other side. There are reports that are coming out that they're looking at Derrick Henry, so that would be a 3-headed monster if I do say so myself. But I know this is the first time in a long time that I feel like the Cowboys, this is the one thing that's putting it over the top for me. This is the first time in a long time I've seen the Cowboy fans really, it seems like that usually after they take a L or get blown out in a playoff game or some bullshit, they be like, oh, well, we're going to win the Super Bowl next year. This is the only time I've seen where the expectations are actually low. And I need them to crank them motherfuckers back up to what they usually do. You know what I'm saying? When the Cowboy expectations are low, I feel like they can get some shit started. When you ain't got Jerry coming out saying, oh, this is the best team, this is better than the Super Bowl team of the 80s and 90s and the goddamn 30s and shit when they won them bitches 100 years ago. I'm sorry, I had to do it. But when you don't have Jerry coming out and saying stuff like that, we gonna see what happens in OTAs. But when you don't have them coming out and saying stuff like that, bro, it got me seeing like, it seemed like the bar is set real low. It seemed like even the Cowboy fan himself, Skip Bayless, wants to get rid of Dak Prescott. He said he's done. He throw the nigga jersey in the trash can and more shit. You got my guy, my boy, OG Tennis Sports. He's even done with that. He said, fuck it, we'll go 0-17. Just put Trey Lance back there. I'll take a few years. See, that shit like that kind of scares me because with the expectations being low, it gives them a chance to shock the world and go high and just do some miraculous shit. I do not want to see them win the Super Bowl because I have to know we'll never hear the end of it. Because if my team only got 1, and would they'll be at 6? Oh hell no! I definitely would never live that down. Hell no! I wouldn't even watch it. I wouldn't even cut the TV on them niggas in the Super Bowl. But check this out. I had to keep it 100, man. They changed their offense, looked way better from 2022 to 2023. Everything just looked like it was on point. I know they did lose to that letdown against the Green Bay. I know that's what's still sticking in all the Cowboys fans' head. But as of right now, with that 49ers loss, bro, it's really that 49ers loss in the Super Bowl. That's really what's propping Dallas up for me, for them to go on a run to be the winner coming out of NFC. As of right now, I have never seen the Cowboys fan base state of mind this low where they have damn near no expectations of doing anything next year, bro, just because of how Dak performed in that playoff game. But for me, as being a fan that's doing this video non-biasedly, y'all see I put my team at the bottom of the list. You have to watch out for the Cowboys, bro. Cowboys, this is very different. I have never seen this before, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm expecting them to do Cowboy shit, but you heard it here first. As of right now, my number 1 team come out of the NFC. As of February, so we only in February. We'll see what they do in the draft. We're going to see who they resign. We still got free agents out there. It's still early. We're going to see. As of right now, my number 1 pick right now. I can't believe this coming out. These words are coming out of my mouth. It's the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all leave your comments down below, man. I think I just ran through everything. I did leave out. I just realized I left out a team that was on the bubble for me. It was the Seattle Seahawks. I just feel like they defense need to be able to hide for Geno Smith because y'all know how I feel about Geno. Hey man, it is what it is. But that team is on the bubble. I almost forgot them, but I stopped the video and thought about it. But yeah, that team's on the bubble. So that's pretty much every team, man. As of right now, my number 1 pick is the Dallas Cowboys to come out of the NFC. So Y'all let me know what y'all think. I know it sounds like bullshit, y'all, but hey, it's a good discussion video, man. Y'all drop it down there and let me know what y'all think, though, man. It's your boy Shad. We checking out, man. We out here today, baby.